What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. What we witnessed this weekend against Milan was an absolute embarrassment to the Juventus shirt, to the badge, and of course to the old lady. Stay with us, we'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconerizonechannel. My name is Justin Sofro, and today it is Monday, October 10th, 2022. Of course, I got your latest rundown of all things Juventus. Though, if we're being honest, there's really only one topic that we're all talking about, and there's only one newsworthy thing that we have on the docket for today. Before we do anything, though, make sure you do me a huge favor. Please do it. Smash that like button. Give us a big thumbs up. Give us, obviously, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. And let me go ahead and remind you guys, we're going to have a lot of things coming in here in the coming days. Go ahead and make sure, if you haven't already, consider joining the member squad. A lot of cool benefits you get being a member of the Bianconerizonechannel. We're going to have a lot of conversations. We're going to have a lot of things to talk about. And we're going to have a lot of new content and things to do to hopefully lighten the day for all of the other Juventus fans right now. 3 different tiers you can do that at. All of them, you get loyalty badges, emojis, Discord members chat, all that good stuff. Discord membership chat is a lot of fun, so consider doing that. And then, of course, if you go up a level or 2, you can get the monthly wallpaper and, of course, the 5 times giveaway priority when we do the giveaways here on the channel. Also, another thing to remind you guys of is, of course, we have the Members Prediction League. Though right now it may not be going too well, because, or I guess overall you should be predicting against Juventus with the way that Max Allegri is performing, the way that Max Allegri has no plan for this Juventus club. First place will win an official Juventus jersey. First place will probably end up picking a lot against Juventus. Second place, you get a €50 Juventus store gift card. And third place, a 1-year free membership. I say it jokingly when I make these comments, because otherwise you either laugh or you cry. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is right now, being a Juventus fan. Either you live in reality, or I can give you fake positivity that even I don't believe, but choose your poison, if you will, right? All right. Couple comments after the game. I mean, again, I don't know what else to say except for an embarrassment. It was absolutely embarrassing to watch Juventus go up against one of the top teams in the Serie A. Juventus are also supposed to be kind of head and shoulders over these clubs. Anybody else, Juventus is a guy who should have the target on their back. Well, it looks like Juventus had the target on their back and then got shot up a lot. That's the only thing I can really say. Milan winning 3-0, Juventus looking absolutely abysmal. When you have players like Leonardo Bonucci literally letting a guy dribble by him for the score. Not even, just move aside. He's basically a turnstile. Just move us. He didn't even actually, no. A turnstile put in a better defensive performance than that. You at least have the arm sticking out there a little bit to, stop him from his advancement on the right. Nope. With Bonucci, going right past. Gives me flashbacks, of course, to, the matches of the Italian national team, where literally Giorgio Chiellini yoinked the guy back by the back of his shirt to stop it. Obviously you're going to take a penalty there, or not take a penalty, take a yellow card for doing something like that, but that means more than just allowing a guy to score on you. Bonucci does not have that. It's funny, Leonardo Bonucci, the Lion, has no killer instinct whatsoever. He's done. Rest of the club, abysmal. Some comments I've seen out there that, again, as much as, it's on the players and it's on the coaching, but right now, the center stage, all the attention goes to the coaching and the absolutely, shambolic, I'm using a term Alejandro likes to use a lot, shambolic, I think indictment-worthy performances that Max Allegri is putting out there. It's an absolutely atrocity what has happened to Juventus in the last few years. And to see Max Allegri, since he came in, Pirlo did a better job. I understand Pirlo had Ronaldo to work with, but at the same time, Max Allegri, I cannot believe that it's just these players, and it's just their mindset, and it's all that. Because everybody else, you look like these players go out to other clubs, and they do fine. They do well. Is Juventus cursed? Are we going to is it a witch doctor curse? I don't know. But it's frustrating. It's got to end. Where is the line? Where does where does Agnelli draw the line? Does he have a line at all? Is he just there for his friend? Pat him on his back. Good job, my guy. Good job. Here's €9 million or whatever over the however much it is. 7 mil, whatever, over the years. Here you go. Have a good time. Go chill with your horses and your girl and whatever else you're doing. Don't worry about this team. We'll be fine, right? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Let's get into it. Let's actually get into the news. I apologize. I had to rant a little bit. Your boy's a little bit peed off, and it's just, if you're not peed off right now, there's two things where you sit in. There's two places you can sit in right now if you're a Juventus fan. If you're pissed off like me, it's because you're still passionate and you still care. If you don't care and you think things are okay and just wait it out, be a loyal fan, cheer for the team, cheer for Allegri and everybody else to get better and do better, I can't. No. What I'm saying right now, I'm cheering for the team. But I'm not just going to be sitting there and be passion guy. I'm not going to be passion guy. I'm not going to be just feed you the BS stuff guy. I can't do that with this club, with the way they're performing right now. I can't do it. I cannot do it. To me, I firmly believe that in situations like this, if you continue to push a narrative saying to cheer on these guys and whatever and all that, at some point, instead of calling for Max Allegri's head right now, which is what we should be doing, at some point, you're an enabler. You're part of the problem. You allow for ineptness. You allow for Juventus to be worse. Does that make sense? That's just how I personally feel. And then there's the third boat, and the third boat is people that don't care. But what I mean by that is people who have lost it, who do not care anymore, who have gone through the stages of grief, who've gone through the stages of anger and being pissed off and going online. And I've seen it happen to some people where they literally now just shut down and go about their day. Right? That's my personal opinion. That's what I've seen out there. I'm so, it's a sad state when people do get to that point where they stop caring, where they become numb to it. When you become apathetic, that's the death of football. And Juventus cannot afford to have that. All right. Let's get in the news. The reason I rant a little bit is the news is really associated to everything that I was saying. Also, I didn't get my opportunity. I was out of town. Wife's birthday, or not out of town. I was out for the day, wife's birthday, so I apologize. Wasn't here on Saturday. All right. The news of the day. Number one, Gazzetta dello Sport is reporting that Juventus management and Allegri agree too many players are underperforming. No mistakes against Haifa. On Allegri, a line will be drawn in November. That's Gazzetta dello Sport reporting this. First off, I don't like the way this starts. Again, what I was just saying, the onus is going all at the players. It's all on the players. And I love that they love to take away so much of the responsibility off of Max Allegri. And I say that sarcastically. It's frustrating. At some point, it's leadership. The players can only be responsible so much. And I understand these are grown men that are making a paycheck, making damn good paychecks. But at the same time, it's on you, dude. That's your job. You get them in line. You put out the tactics. You train them. You do that, and you put out a damn good team. That's what you're supposed to do. But you're not doing it. They do go on in the second half to kind of say no mistakes are allowed against Haifa. On Allegri, the line will be drawn in November. I feel like Juventus more than likely will win against Haifa, especially given 3-1 performance the previous time at home. But if you're looking at the schedule right now, that's something I totally missed in my rant earlier. Juventus are 10 points down. 10 points down to first place. What did we say going into the season? What was the thing that I said? If you were here for it, if not, I'll fill you in. I said Juventus cannot. And I think a lot of other people, I think probably big media actually did too as well, said Juventus cannot afford to go down 10 points like they did last season. And you know what Max Allegri did? Max Allegri said, hold my beer. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it earlier. I'm going to do it an entire freaking month ahead. I'm going to do it in October. Let me see if I can try to fix this later. Spoiler alert, I don't believe you can. That's where we are. 10 points down, an entire month earlier than he did last season. He should be done. How does he have a job? It makes no sense to me. How does he have a job? Okay, I know how he has a job. Friendships, the money that's tied to him, not a good replacements. I know how he has a job. But it's freaking abysmal. I would rather have any one of us out there, anybody who does a YouTube channel, anybody who's just a passion fan, go out there. You'd probably do a better job. I don't know. All right, back into this. Let me go ahead and get into the second part. Fabiana Della Valle, also with Gazzetta Sport, Della Sport, said Juventus can no longer afford to make mistakes, neither in the Champions League nor in Serie A. So delays or other carelessness will no longer be tolerated. Immediate action will be taken on any shortcomings. Watch out for potential fines. A catastrophe would have to happen for Juventus to decide to sack Allegri mid-season. It's more likely to happen at the end of the season, though. In the meantime, however, Max and the management are working together, I think, to find a solution. I think it's what it meant to say. This is all just a bunch of BS. Let's be honest. I mean, yes, I believe that they're working towards something. I personally believe that Juventus will make a move if Max loses to Haifa tomorrow? No, I don't. I don't think Agnelli will, and I don't think, overall, my personal opinion is I do not think that it'll even happen at the FIFA World Cup break. I think we're going to have to slug this thing out through the rest of the season. I would love for them to prove me wrong. But at what point is the gutter? What do we believe is the gutter? 10 points down is not the gutter? Not making top 4 is not the gutter? Not even proceeding on in the Champions League? Not the gutter? What's the gutter? Where is it? Where's the bottom line? Where's the floor? Where do we stop? That's my question. All right. And then the last bit of this is Romeo Guidetti, the man himself, the Bible when it comes to Juventus, said, it makes a strong statement. His belief. He said, I think the final decision on Allegri will be made during the World Cup break. If the unpredictable were to happen, for example, Juve loses to Haifa, I think it would become difficult to imagine him staying until the break. Now, here's my question to you all. Fans of Juventus, people who watch this channel, obviously, because no another way for you to get my question. What's your rooting interest now? I would never say you need to actively root against your club, right? But is there even an iota that you feel like maybe it's time for him to lose that Haifa match? Maybe it's time for him to drop points against Haifa. What's your opinion there? Again, I would never tell you, and I would never say for myself, that I'm cheering against Juventus. I want them to win matches. I want them to win games. But at some point, you're going to put yourself such a deep hole that it's not going to matter. At some point, when is that line? When is that bar? When does it get too low? Because Max Allegri, again, and we do the press conferences, we talk about all that he says, and it doesn't matter what he has to say. But at some point, I would have preferred to hear some kind of solution. Some kind of, this is what I'm working toward. Here's why this isn't working. Here's why. And I don't want to hear the excuse of, well, I just don't have Chiesa, I don't have Pogba, I don't have Di Maria, because that's absolutely bullspit. Yeah, I bleeped myself there a little bit. I did, right? I'm not here for the excuses. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is it time for Allegri to go now? Do you still have time to wait? Do you think, for some reason, is there a part of you that thinks that Max Allegri should get until the end of the season? Or when do you think time's up? What match is the turning point? Which is the one where you're ready to fire off what he should be sending the resignation letter, but the termination letter. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want, you can reach out. You can follow me on Twitter at Justin Silver. You can follow Bianconerizone at Bianconerizone, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve. Forza Bianconeri. Say hello to your old lady for me.